Mavic Mini. We have the DJI Mini SE, and we have the DJI Mini 2. And I want to show you. So let me pull out the Mini SE, which I have landing gear on. This landing gear is by PGY Tech, and this landing gear is only $15, $15 to $20 at the most, and I can leave these on and they will fit inside the case. Just fold them up, leave them on, they fit inside the case, no problem. So that just latches onto here, turn it on, and then you need this, see, so it'll clear the strobe light, so you have plenty of room. And landing gear is definitely a must, guys. You don't want to be mowing lawns with your propellers and landing it in dust and taking off from dust. I mean, you can hand launch and all that good stuff, but I just feel that landing gear is a must. These are very simple. They open and close. You can actually close the drone with this, and I'll show you with my Mini, okay? Because I got landing gear on my Mini, alright? Landing gear on the Mini. This folds down. This folds down. This one folds down. This folds down. And you literally can fold the drone up with the landing gear on it. So, and then this fits right in the case. Boom. And let me show you these while I'm at it. These will hold your propellers, no problem. You got one for each side. You got one for the top, one for the bottom to hold it. Alright, if you don't want to use those, alright, we got one of these here. This is from Sunny Life, and this is the one I use for my Mavic Mini here, because this is very simple to use also. It just straps under here like this. Okay, strap this under here like this. There's a little slit right here. You slide your propellers into that. Slide your propellers in there. Okay, bring it around. Pull these over here. And you just strap the button there. And you got it working. This is under $10. $8 or $9 or $10. This is by Sunny Life. Okay? Alright, so moving on from the propeller holders. As we're talking about propellers, we'll get into propellers. These are LED propellers. These are by Start RC. Very high performance. And the reason I say that is because I did a test with these, and I did a video yesterday, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But it was the last video I did just last week, and many people are getting a lot out of it, and I hope you check that video out. And at the end of that video, if you want to go right to the end of it, it'll show you what these propellers look like flying around at night. Around at night. But they handle this drone like with precision. So let me show you how they go on. First off, real fast, each one has a motor mount, okay, and they have marks in here which would match with the marks in the arm, just like any propellers, so you would know which one to put your propellers on. I got them marked here. So this one says RF, which is right front, and then you just simply it's got two grabbers here, one and one. There it is. Okay, got two holes here, one in there, one in there. And we will put that in there and just give it a twist, and they're all on. And these propellers are only $20 a pair. So if you like them, I suggest you get yourself a pair. And not only that, for VLOS, which is visual line of sight at night, man, it looks great. Go ahead and check that video out, and you'll see what they look like at night. But let me shut them off here real fast. And then also, getting back to propellers, these are low noise propellers that you can only get for the for the DJI Mavic Mini. These propellers are low noise, and these won't fit on your Mini 2 or your Mini SE because that's one thing that's really not compatible with all three of these drones, and that's the propellers. One of those. Alright, moving right along here. We're going to show you the Yagis, alright? Yagis and Parabolics. These are for your DJI controller with the DJI Mavic Mini or the DJI Mini SE. And I think one or two of the other Mavic drones, the bigger ones, actually have this controller. And you can use these Parabolics and these Yagis. These are from Start RC. Alright, about 20 bucks. You can buy them separate for $10 a piece. So in other words, you can buy these two, which are the Yagis, separate and use those only, or you can use these Parabolics only, or you can combine them. And I'll show you how that we put them on, and what these do will help your transmission, which will help keep your video from skipping and lagging and all that other stuff. But these goes on very simply. You just slide these over here, and you can just use just this if you want. Alright, just the Parabolics will get you a little bit of extra range or perception. But the best way to use these is to use them both at the same time. So you put this on here like this, and you put the Yagis on like that. Yagis go like this, and then all you do is slip this right over the top, press down on it. That's how simple that is. It's not in the way. They're very comfortable, very easy. They're not heavy. So, like I say, you can get these two for 10, or just a pair of box for 10, or the whole thing for $20 from Start RC. And this will get you extra range with your drone and very good reception. I say, even if you're keeping your drone close, keep these on, use them, because these will get you a beautiful transmission. You'll get less skip in your videos, and everything will turn out better. So, those there I recommend for good video quality, to get your drone a longer distance, a further range, especially if you're in a very busy, high traffic area. And those will come in handy very well. I suggest getting yourself a pair of those. What do we have next? Let me show you the Parabolics that we have for the DJI Mini 2. And these come the manufacturer, but I know they're only like 20 bucks. And this will go on your controller for the Mini 2. And of course the Mini 2's got AccuSync, so that's very good transmission. And to even get better transmission, okay, let me show you how they go on. I don't know if you ever noticed, but on these antennas, there's little bitty dots in here. There's kind of holes. And then in here's the notch. And all you got to do is like that. Boom. You feel that? See that snap on? And of course, you put your phone in there underneath it. And this will give you good transmission and help you with your video feed. And of course, as far as range, you can probably get a longer range. I've used them, but I haven't gone out far enough to even make much of a difference with the AccuSync 2.0 though. And if you're in a very busy area, you don't want breakup, because it could mess up your video. So I suggest you get a pair of these, and these will keep a good transmission to your drone, especially if it's in your line of sight, because then you won't get no glitches in your video or anything like that. And of course you'll get a longer range, and then all you have to do is just pull them off very simply, just like that. And you stick them back in here. And let me pull this out here while I'm working on the Mini 2 controller. This here is a Lanyard. You might have seen this before. This is only for the DJI Mini 2 or any controller that, or any drone that uses this. There's a couple other Mavic. Whatever Mavic uses this controller, you can use this lanyard, okay? Because it just snaps in right here. See, it's got this little thing here with the thing, and this will slap. This will press right down on there, okay? And then you get your phone. Let's see, I got a sample. Anyway, that's how you do that. The phone holds in the lanyard. You put it around your neck, just like that, and you don't have to set your drone down on the grass, on the car, you know, on your chair, or wherever, on the table. This will hang from your neck. It's not bothersome, and it's very convenient. So getting one of these would be very beneficial to you. I have this that I am not using. It is a 128 gigabyte SanDisk that I have no use for. I am not going to use this. Thank you very much, friends. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.